And departure UPS 752. Declaring an emergency. We got a fire cargo aft indication. Request a left-hand turn direct back to 35 left.
UPS 752, Heavy Louisville departure, roger, maintain 4000 and turn left heading 270.
270, 4000.
UPS 752, did you want the equipment rolled? And I'm sorry, one more time on this.
Yeah, you can roll the equipment. Yeah, we can smell.
UPS 752, Heavy, you cut out there again?
Yeah, give me that heading again, and can you give us a direct turn back to the runway?
UPS 752, you said a right turn back to the runway?
No, left turn.
UPS 752, roger, fly heading 180.
80, UPS 752.
UPS 752, Heavy, when able, say the amount of fuel on board and number of souls.
Fuel on board is about 4 hours of fuel and 3 souls on board.
UPS 752, Heavy, roger. UPS 752, Heavy, if you would just verify the nature of the emergency. Was it a fire, or I'm sorry, a cargo indicator or actual smoke in the cabin?
No smoke in the cabin. We had a fire cargo aft indication, and we did smell smoke. We've run the checklist.
UPS 752, roger, thank you. UPS 752, Heavy, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 3000.
090-3000.
UPS 752, just for clarification, I'm vectoring you back to the ILS for runway 35 left.
Vectors ILS 35 left, UPS 752.
UPS 752, Heavy, 6.5 miles from Cardinal, turn left heading 020, maintain 3000 till staff and localizer, clear ILS runway 35 left approach.
You've just heard the urgent words of the UPS. Flight 5X752 captain declaring an emergency, cargo fire warning, smoke in the cockpit, and a race against time. A Boeing 747-8 freighter had just taken off from Louisville, Kentucky on February 18, 2025, when disaster nearly struck. The crew had only moments to act. What went wrong, and how did they manage to land safely? Let's break it down. Flight 5 X752 was scheduled to fly from Louisville, Kentucky to Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, carrying cargo for UPS. As the aircraft climbed past 3,000 feet after takeoff, alarms suddenly blared in the cockpit. AFT cargo fire warning. The pilots instantly smelled smoke. In that moment, the crew had to make a critical decision: continue climbing and risk an onboard fire spreading, or turn back immediately? They didn't hesitate. ATC responded instantly, clearing them to turn back for an emergency landing. The aircraft stopped climbing at 4,000 feet and made a sharp left-hand turn back to runway 35L. Cargo fires are among the biggest dangers in aviation. In 2010, UPS Flight 6 tragically crashed in Dubai after an onboard fire quickly filled the cockpit with smoke. The pilots of Flight 5 X752 knew they had no time to waste. Just 15 minutes after departure, the 747-8 lined up for landing. Fire trucks were already in position, prepared for the worst. The massive aircraft touched down safely, rolling onto a parallel taxiway as firefighters swarmed the scene. The crew confirmed there was no visible fire, but they had smelled something burning. With no immediate danger, the aircraft was towed to the apron. But the big question remained: what caused the fire alarm? So what really happened inside the cargo hold? After thorough inspections, no fire damage was found. This raised three possibilities. First, a false alarm. Cargo fire detection systems rely on sensors that can sometimes misinterpret certain conditions, triggering a false alert. Second, a small fire that self-extinguished. Cargo fires can sometimes smother themselves before spreading, especially if oxygen supply is limited. Or third, a chemical reaction or electrical issue. Certain cargo materials, including lithium-ion batteries, can overheat and emit smoke without sustained flames. Given the burning smell in the cockpit, it's likely that something inside the cargo hold overheated, even if no fire was found. UPS grounded the aircraft for over 37 hours while engineers conducted extensive checks. After confirming no immediate safety risk, the Boeing 747-8 was cleared to return to service. This incident highlights why fire detection systems and pilot training are so critical. The The crew followed emergency protocols perfectly, ensuring a safe outcome. Had this been a real fire, their quick response could have saved their lives and the aircraft. So, what do you think happened? Was it a false alarm, or did a fire somehow extinguish itself before it could spread? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you love aviation stories like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. This is the Travel Deck. See you in the next one.